Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have something a little bit different for you guys today. So normally I play a lot with Art by Marlene things, Studio Light, but today I decided to dive a little bit into my Dina wakley stash. So I think we've all seen the new journal from Dina wakley. It's all these vintage printed ledger paper. It's beautiful. I don't have it, but as soon as it lands here in South Africa, I'm definitely going to get it. So I decided I will just use my own vintage paper and create a page myself. My husband and I took a trip last year to one little town here in South Africa, and we went specifically because I wanted to find journals and ledgers like these, and I was very happy that I did. So I bought 3 of them. Some of them go as far back as 1914, which is quite nice. This page here, I think, was 1928 or 29. So it's really nice to have those. And I think using these as a base is absolutely brilliant. So while we wait for that new journal to get to us here in South Africa, I'm going to play with what I've got. So today I decided I'm going to play with a face. I didn't want to cover up a lot of my page, so I figured I'll do a face first and then I'll work on the background afterwards to try and preserve as much of that writing, that beautiful handwriting, as I can. Okay, so I dove into my stash and I found this one. It's the Say Yes stamp set. I've stamped it onto tissue paper. It's just like gift wrapping tissue paper, and I'm going to stick her down using gel medium. I did manage to tear her nose off because I was apparently a little bit rough for the tissue paper, but that's okay. I know that I can just draw that back in. So gel medium at the bottom, stick the paper over, and then gel medium over the top to seal it. I'm grabbing out a couple of paints. So I've got carnation, rouge, and blackberry, and that is going to be kind of my midtones, highlights, and shadows. And I'm first going in with the carnation. So this is just the base of my face. So I guess this is like the highlights part, and then the rouge would be like mid-tones, and then that blackberry will be the shadows. So I've popped a layer down, and now I am going in with one shade darker, and I'm just going over the shaded areas. So the Dina wakley stamps are fantastic because they already have the shadowy bits there for you. You don't have to do much thinking to try and see how this is going to come together. So they're really nice to practice shading and faces. And you will notice my eyes are looking a little bit wonky. I normally try to leave eyes to one of the later steps, just that because if I put the whites of the eyes in now, I probably would end up painting over it, and I'm going to have to redo that anyway. So I do the base of the face first, and then I'll maybe start working on the eyes once I've got the bulk of the paint. And you will see how that image comes alive just by adding the white and now the black details. So every face, every page has an ugly stage. I like to call it the puberty stage. We just have to keep growing that page, and eventually it's going to turn out to look very nice. So if you see your page is not coming together the way that you want to, just keep going. Just keep building those layers. Keep playing with your colors. Keep playing with your highlights and your shadows. And I promise you, eventually it is going to come together. If it doesn't look good yet, it's not finished yet. It's as simple as that. So now that I've got the black in, you can see the eyes are looking nice and the face is looking a little bit more normal, even though she's quite pink. And then I'm going to go in and draw some wavy hair that waves up off the page. So I went in with my Stabilo All Pencil first, and I've grabbed out my scribble sticks, and I think I used Ocean and Marine, and I've just drawn a bunch of scribbly lines. And now I'm going over those lines with my white gesso. So what this does is it dissolves those lines, so it makes it look softer. It's boosting those colors, so it's actually spreading the blue color all over instead of just in the line. And I can still see that beautiful handwriting underneath that gesso. For the top or dress or shirt, whatever you want to call it, just gone in again with the scribble stick, same color as I used in the hair, and I've just drawn lines down with them and gesso in between, and I'm going into the sections with my Stabilo All Pencil. Easy. And now I thought, okay, I better not leave that background as is. I definitely want a little bit of something in there. So I've grabbed out Dina's turquoise paint, and I've got this, I think it's called variegated circles maybe, and I'm just stenciling through just here and there. I'm not using the whole stencil. So I'm going in with that turquoise paint first, giving it a dry, and then I'm going to use the smaller little dot with some black gesso, and I'm just going to go again just here and there just to add a little bit of interest, because I do want that background, that beautiful ledger paper, to still come through. Okay, and now I'm going to just take my Posca paint pen, and I'm just going here and there on her face, and I'm adding some white highlights. So all I'm doing is scribbling on paint and then smudging it out with my finger just to brighten up that face a bit. Outlining those little circly bits and doing dots on the black ones. Not all of them, just here and there. And I'm just fiddling around and refining those edges on the hair. I am going to add a little stamp. So this stamp set has the words in Say Yes, and on the offcut of my ledger paper, I'm just going to stamp that out, tear it off because I didn't want a straight cut edge, and stick it down. And that's it for this page. Thank you so much for sticking around. You will see in the close-ups all the beautiful details that still pop up underneath the face and the hair. And I will be back again very soon. Please leave a comment, subscribe if you have not done so yet, and stay tuned for more. Bye.